Keep it in Florida. Our next guest is a part of a network of churches resourced to help Florida communities recover from the devastation. Joining us to discuss is Vice President of Government Relations for CityServe, Todd Lamphere. Todd, good morning.
Good morning, Amanda.
Todd, not only are you from Orlando, but you're actually headed to Fort Myers and Naples today with CityServe. What is the damage like that you're seeing in this area?
Well, in Orlando, it's a ton of flooding. Many streets are still rivers right now, even in the Central Florida area. But I can tell you in Fort Myers, just like Mike was showing us, it is just complete devastation still.
Todd, yeah, that video we're seeing is absolutely shocking. When he was showing us how the flooding went all the way up to those palm trees, I cannot imagine what the cleanup is like. CityServe, it's an organization. You guys do amazing work here. Can you tell us a little bit more about what you're doing?
Thank you for saying that. Yes, CityServe is a collaborative network of churches, and CityServe really is main purpose is just to resource the local church to be the hero in the community. So when situations like Ian happen, we've already been there working with our churches before Ian, resourcing them now after Ian. And really that's our main focus, knowing that the local church, quite frankly, is really the foundation for any community.
Yeah, Todd, can you talk a little more about the community effect you're seeing when it comes to the church and people coming to the church for that support?
Yeah. Like I said, what churches do is churches give a continuum of care. When disasters like this hit, obviously you have the physical needs that are paramount in first, but also you have the emotional and spiritual needs that have to be dealt with. CityServe, resourcing the local church, helps these churches, helps these families pick up the pieces.
Todd, I can only imagine that for these families going through this, they have to be asking themselves, why did this happen? They're losing their homes, they're losing their property. What is the state of Florida like right now as people attempt to rebuild and recover? What are the greatest needs?
Well, in the worst of times like this, the best in America comes out, and having our amazing partners like City of Destiny, Paula White Ministries, God's Pick Crew, World Vision, 1A Disaster Relief, they've all come together to help us resource these hardest hit areas like Naples and Fort Myers. We'll be bringing today, coming from City of Destiny, generators. Obviously, water and food are paramount. Our friends at Produce Alliance Foundation just giving tons of fruits and vegetables to be able to help the folks there. Bedding, the things that we take for granted, diapers, are all just needed resources in this area.
One of the things we've learned, too, is a lot of the times when there's crisis, there's certain supplies that we don't always think about, like phone chargers that people also need. Are other people able to donate supplies, and do they need items like that?
Always need items like that, Amanda, and batteries, flashlights. Many parts still don't have electricity. And so just having the things that we take for granted are always needed. The portable phone chargers are huge so that these families can stay connected to their families across the country.
Todd, we're talking about all the items that we can do to help families as going through this, but you did touch on the emotional component. Is there anything that you can share with people to offer that support, or what we need from Americans so Florida residents feel like they can get through this?
Yeah. I think the biggest thing, Amanda, is just to know that God is there. God has not left us. God cares. And he gets us through these times. This is when you really need God and in a relationship with him through his son, Jesus. And that's why the local church is just so important, Amanda, because they have this message of hope, and hope coupled with help brings healing to people.
Todd, where can people go at home to find out more how to help the communities?
First of all, they can go to cityserve.us and connect with us there. there are other great organizations that are boots on the ground throughout Southwest Florida, Central Florida. But if they'd like to join arms with us in helping the local church meet the needs in their community, they can go to cityserve.us.
Todd Lamphere, thank you so much for all the work that you're doing right now, and best of luck to you. Again, for anybody at home, if you want to learn more about CityServe's efforts, you can go to www.cityserve.us/Hurricane Ian. And up ahead, Russian politics in the